So guys, what I've been doing here on YouTube, right, is something I always deep down inside wanted to do. Even in the real world, forget about just over YouTube or social media or anything like that. What I'm doing now and the impact that I'm making and creating and starting to make further and further and further with the positive progress that's in play right now. What I'm doing here is what I always wanted to do in the real world at a young age and didn't know how. Because I've seen things, I've seen life very different than like all the people around me, and I wanted to make all these people try to see how I saw things, and they just couldn't do it. I try to influence people in a positive way because, don't get me wrong, there's very negative, influential people out there in this world that can influence you in not the right ways, but I was trying to influence people in all the right ways. Like, boys, like, what are we doing here? Like when we were younger, like everyone's sitting around smoking weed and stuff like that. It's like, let's get up. Let's go play sports. Let's get active. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's actually get out there and start to do things. That's better than what's going on right now. And it all started right around those times. Like, and I mean, I was young, like really young. And it's like, I wasn't necessarily surrounded by sporty sport type of people. I wasn't necessarily surrounded by people that were fit in every way around the board. It's like you're around a lot of people that's just, they're not all there, and you want to like help them. You want to show them the better way. And you might even be trying to explain things to your family that's close to you. Other family members that might not be so close to you, but they are. Other friends. And things like this. And they just don't get you. They just don't listen. They want to do things their way, and it's it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, in the world that we're living in right now, it is the chosen ones versus the narcissists. Chosen people came here by God, and they were chosen by God. We are free thinkers. We don't have massive egos. We are very good listeners. If you're not a good listener, you're not a chosen one. If you're good with words and you can listen just as good, you're a chosen one. Chosen ones are constantly taking in new information, new ways of thinking, and eliminating old ways of being. And they're continuously moving forward. And it doesn't mean chosen ones never make mistakes, because everybody in this world makes mistakes. There's chosen people in this world that continuously make mistakes, and they know they are making it because their circumstances might be just complete shit. And things like that can happen, and anybody can get caught up. Chosen people can get caught up in drama. Chosen people can get entangled with narcissists. It can happen. But narcissists will always be narcissists, and they're like one-way people. They just They don't understand things that chosen ones ever will. Never. They can never reach that point. They can never get that high up. They just can't. And they are their own worst enemies. They keep themselves trapped. They keep themselves down. They want to believe their own reality. They want to believe that nothing else in this world exists besides the way that they think and do things. And they're just not willing to learn. They're not willing to listen to anybody else. They think they're right all the time, and it's exactly why they are a narcissist. They are not capable of making themselves uncomfortable to listen and to hear information. And at a young age, that's what I loved to do the most out of anything else. And I absolutely hated wasting time. I absolutely hated being around people who just talked a bunch of shit. And I don't even mean like negatively all the time. I mean like people who talk shit in a way where it's like they're talking but nothing they're saying is making actual sense. It's just like stupid conversations that people have. You don't want to be any part of that because it's just dumb. You know they're dumb. You want to hear better things. And that's always how I was, even at a young age, like I said, and I was always taking in the harsh truth information. And if you're not about that, if you can't take in that information and you just get offended by the truth, you're not a chosen one. You are not a chosen one. Chosen people can handle just about anything. They really can. I used to listen to information that would literally make me tear up. And I would continue to do it because it was still a beautiful moment and it was a beautiful thing that was happening. Because it wasn't making me tear up in a bad way. I was freeing myself of a lot of things that was hurting me in the past because I was learning. And I was getting emotional because I was listening to truths that was making my world better. And it wasn't like, it was like happy tears in a way. It felt good. It didn't feel bad. It felt good. I started to feel like, just like warm on the inside. Just like, it was hard to explain, but that's what we love. And people who are not chosen, they don't put themselves in those vulnerable positions because they don't want to grow. They don't want to be told anything. And that's why they always stay stuck. They always stay the same and just get worse over time. Like you might see certain people and you see them year after year and they just look worse. They're just doing worse. They're just deteriorating. Like, and you're getting better and they see that and you see that they're not getting better and it's like, you know, they don't believe in getting better because they are a narcissist. They are incapable of changing. And it's possible for a narcissist to come out of it, but most of them never do. And they usually always stay stuck. And I know a lot of people like that, and I don't even want to get too deep into it, but I know a lot. And the more you progress, the more you grow, the more they hate your guts. And that's just the way it goes. It's the chosen ones versus the narcissists, and they will never be together. They will never bond healthily. There's always going to be tension there. Narcissists, there's so many of them that they're just, they sell themselves so short. And they hate you because you're not. They don't want to believe that you're chosen, and they're not. They hate to see you continue to go. And you are who you hang with as well. You can't be a chosen one and hang with narcissists. You could have so much in you, but you will never bring it out of yourself if you are still around no good people that's bringing you down and bringing your vibration down. You ain't got no time for that. And like I said, people still make mistakes. I find myself, not often at all, but every now and then you're going to end up around a type of person like that, and it's your job to acknowledge what's going on and to get away from that situation. Life happens very fast, guys. Things happen very fast. In blinks of an eye. Your whole world can change so fast. You can go from having everything to having just about nothing, and then back to having everything again. You can go from having certain people in your life to losing all of them and then getting a whole new set of people in your life. Or maybe you go from having a whole bunch of people to nobody and you just stay there for a while. And then you create more new friends, a new girlfriend or boyfriend. Things happen so fast. I've had quite a few relationship partners, not a whole lot, but like I've had quite a few. And there's always another one that's going to come. There's always another one that's going to come. It just doesn't stop. The same thing with like new friends and stuff like this. There's always going to be somebody else. We are all aging as people every single day. Even the younger people, they're getting older. The people that are right around in the middle, they're getting older. And the older people are getting even older. The world is always going. Things are always being done. You never know who you will ever run into that could just completely change the trajectory of your life. Things happen very fast. And if you are a chosen one, this is something else too. You just have to make sure that you stay away, and as far as possible, away from narcs. And you might even know that you're dealing with certain people that's not too good for you, but you still do it. You have to stop that shit. You have to stop making excuses to keep being around these types of people because of this or that or whatever your excuse is. It's holding you back. It's wasting your time. And you have to go further in life. And you cannot do that if you're not protecting your energy. And I'm going to end the video with this. The impact that I'm making right now on YouTube, which I still feel like this is only the beginning, guys. You guys have no idea. It's not like, you know, like I really want to make a massive impact. I was chosen to do so. And I knew it at a young age because I was trying to change people for the better. For the better. Like at a young age. 17, 18 years old. Me trying to like boys, like, you know, like it's gotta be like this, this, and this. We gotta do it this way. Like, and people are doing so much stupid, dumb shit around me. It's just like, whew. But you can't, at the end of the day, you can't save everybody. But right now, I'm making a big impact. I'm also making an impact in real life, which is something I was never able to do. I always wanted to do it, didn't know how to do it. A lot of things started with YouTube. And I'm starting to have a big impact with even the people around me. People are actually starting to listen. People are actually taking my advice. I'm actually having people in real life, in my community, that I'm waking up. Just like I was awakening at a very young age. I'm waking people up. And it's amazing because we need more of that. We need more of that energy. None of this low vibrational shit. If I could bring everybody in the world up, I would do it in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it, but I can get a lot of people up. And that is the goal, guys. It's the chosen ones versus the narcissists. It is good versus evil. And it is a spiritual battle. And right now, I am a strong warrior on the chosen one's side that is trying to make things so much better for all of us, and even the people that are on the evil side, we can get some of those people as well to turn better. We can't control what's going to happen, but we can help everybody. Even some of those people can wake up. Are they going to? Who knows? But they can. And I guarantee you I could get some of those people to wake up. I'm not sure how many. I just believe I can do that. I really can. On to the next video, guys. And I'll be back.